buffer. And now that it's starting to record, I'm going to place the recording menu of MSN Recorder Max at the lower portion of the screen as I'm navigating to the top of my notepad and creating another section. The other section will start with a less than sign, then a couple of blanks, control edit paste to paste the file name that the MSN Recorder Max was creating, and then add the partition with a bunch of greater than signs. And now I have partitioned it, and I can proceed with a description of the branding procedure. So I'm going to add the branding the sweatband to my right wrist. As you can see, they also are pointing it at the camera, so the camera can see the branding, and when somebody misappropriates it, it will be advertised. And furthermore, these are going to be also video hyperlinks. In addition to that, I'm going to add this hat, which is a fishing hat with the same vanity phone numbers on the front, on the top, and on the brim, and now also on the under brim. So I'm going to place it on my head, and it has also a mask, like a corona mask. I can cover my nose and my mouth. Then drop it down to my under the chin, turning it into a bib, and now you can see the halo with the advertising on both my forehead and on the under hat. Wiz More is the domain name, and .biz is the domain name extension, which converts using the American dialer, telephone dialer, to 949 area code, 6673 and 249 telephone number. Now notice the domain name extension of .biz converts to 249, where B converts to 2, I converts to 4, and Z in biz converts to 9 according to the American dialer. At this point, I'm ready to proceed to the email address to find which Google numbers have been inactive and may be terminated. So I want to navigate to the email address, to the incoming mail, navigate to the Gmail, and pull out the messages that say that the numbers will expire. So for that purpose, I'm going to search for Google Voice will expire in, and you can see that there are a few numbers here that are about to expire. So we'll start with the first one of them, we'll pull it out, went on trial, copy to the clipboard buffer with Control C, and then paste it on top of my notepad with Control V. At this point, I'm ready to navigate to the inbox to see, or maybe navigate to the, maybe log in. I want to log into the account, went on trial. So I mark
Looks like a flooding in the toilet. Can you come and look at this?
edit copy.
Avi,
Yes, sir.
the toilet may need something. Can you stop for a moment?
What's the problem there?
There's too much water toilet, and I'm afraid if I flush it, it's gonna spill to the floor. We may need a plunger. Yeah.
So just leave it there. I'll. Oh, can you go to the other bathroom? I'll take a little break and I'll continue in a minute. Jesus.
You know where the plunger is?
Let me see what is the situation. The plumber is coming.
Uh, they take the plunger. But you know, then before I start talking, yeah. Mhm. Doesn't matter. I don't go so quickly. You know what I mean? It's better. It's lower. It's like the same. Then you take off the top there too. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? My breath. You want to see if I can get a plunger? Yeah. Well, you have it just in the function. Okay? You want to I have some lid. This is very good. But if you want to use that, yeah, it's not going to be the bathroom. Or you want me to, I'm not, that's Go to the other room, get the floor. Yeah, let me check what's going on over there, huh? Good, we gotta deal with it, you know what I mean? That's toxic, Abby, be careful, you know what I mean? What are you doing? You have a plunger. You have another plunger in the other bathroom underneath the sink. Okay, let it sit there. Okay, where are you gonna go now? Okay. Underneath the other sink, there's another plunger. You should take it out anyway. Out of the second sink next to the wall, you'll see another plunger underneath. Maybe, maybe it's in the other bathroom. Underneath the sink in the other bathroom. Yeah.
You do anything toxic with it.
No, it's plastic. Don't even touch it. I said just leave it for an hour. Yeah, and then you can leave it anyway. It says, wear safety goggles, rubber gloves, tighten. Oh, I'm just listening. And it says, don't even do it. Safe or managed. Because of possible line, do not stand over or look into any drain. Immediately, okay.
What did you think?
Just leave it. Maybe we should close the toilet, no?
Oh,
Just close the door.
close the door and turn off the lights and close the door.
What does that running mean, Abby?
It's, I don't want to flush it. If I will release it, it will flush. It got stuck also.
Good that I looked at it. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
copy.
Yes.
So leave it for a couple. So you want to go with me now in this shop?
Why don't you go to the bank already? You started doing my crop, and then I'll go shopping. If you need to shop, I'm not sure even we need to shop today.
Oh, we could go for another day.
Yeah,
One more salad.
yeah, fish too.
We have fish. We have one more salad. We have milk.
Yeah, I know I have about 10 or 15 of these.
Can you just
Let me work a little, okay?
take this with
Yeah.
me?
Go to the bank for now. Okay, so now I want to log into the new account. Add an account. Paste the account name and continue. Enter the password. See if it would let me log into the account and skip everything else for now. Now that I logged into the account, I want to navigate to voice. Go to voice and make an outbound call to ChatGPT. Help me deal with my domain and name went on went on trial. Yes, the domain name is spells the words went on trial for expert witness testimony and computer litigation support, and is also a Google Voice vanity number that will expire in 30 days for inactivity. First of all, I need to make an outbound call to comply with Google requirement so it will not expire in 30 days. And for that reason, I made a outbound call to 800 chat GPT and I'm talking to you. Yes. Tell me how I can how can I partner and find somebody to partner with concerning maybe lawyers or something like that concerning the topic of went on trial, like going as an expert witness that went on trial as well as a lawyer that went on trial, and also somebody that is testing new technologies so that new technology like AI callers went on trial, is being tested to see how effective and how good it is. Yes, which is what I'm doing, as well as testing 800 chat GPT to see how good it is. So far, it's not bad, except that it is hallucinating sometimes 800 chat GPT and making all kinds of mistakes. So I have to correct it. And I want to document to create an audit trail, a detailed audit trail of what I'm doing. So I open my notepad and I'm saving my notes to the notepad so that I can save it to the local hard drive to a subfolder that is called Google Voice One, as well as upload it to the cloud. Yes, I would like to tell you what I'm doing right now as we speak. I selected plus new on the Google Drive and then upload the folder, and now I'm pasting the folder name in the folder input field of the select folder to upload a dialog box. Yes. So now I have told Google that I want to upload it and I'm waiting. I got the hourglass on uploading one item, starting upload, and then I get the hourglass as Google is trying to upload the folder that is containing a bunch of file, and then gives me the option upload option, and I click replace existing folder and upload again. And Google replies by yes, and then Google replies by 126. So I go back to my notes and I mark an X and a space. I mark X and a space as a prefix to the file name and the number of files that Google says that it uploaded 126 as a suffix. So I have notes in my audit trail in the notepad that I've saved the file to the local subfolder Google Voice, and I also uploaded to the Google Cloud of this account the folder that the subfolder that includes 126 files. Yes, I would like to back it up also in another subfolder. This Google Voice One subfolder contains a whole bunch of various files. In addition to that, I want to save it also to a dedicated subfolder that will contain only this particular went on trial account. So I'm going to the document subfolder on Windows 11, and then I'm going to scroll down to the character open parentheses and WEN in the word went. So WEN, I'm right now in open parentheses A, and I'm scrolling down to find the letter W in went. Right. So that will be a folder just for this account. Went on trial. So I'm in the letter X now, and I'm looking for the W that is above X, WE for the word went, and I found it. So I get into this went on trial subfolder, and now I'm going to save the same file in this subfolder. So I have two separate subfolders that contain the file. So if one of them gets damaged, the other one won't be getting damaged at the same time. And now I'm going to save it in that dedicated folder just for this account. Yes, so the other task is to document it. So I entered a couple of carriage return, then an X and a space telling me that I saved this subfolder to the local hard drive. And then I navigate back to the drive uh, and click plus new, then folder upload. And now I will paste the folder name so it is also copied into the cloud. Yes, so how many backups did I make so far? No, you missed one copy. There are not three, there are four. Remember, there are two local copies, one for the Google Voice account, and then went on trial dedicated account, which contains three subfolders, and then both of them copied to the cloud, which is two more. So a total of two plus two is four, not three. Right, and now I recorded it with the PSAR, problem step recorder.exe. So now I'm going to stop and review the PSAR problem step recorder, and I'm waiting for it to finish and give me a chance to save that folder in the local hard drive. So I got the hourglass and I'm waiting to it to finish recording step recorder. Exactly. And so now I take a template that I had from last time and I'm overriding it with today's data, with today's account. Today's account has to do with went on trial. So I'm overwriting a portion of the file and then I'm going to delete the part that is irrelevant concerning the subfolder because I want to use another subfolder. I want to use the psar.exe1 subfolder. So I deleted the portion that is irrelevant. Then I insert the .zp into the file name to indicate that this is a zip file, unlike the previous files that have been text files. The other change that I need to make is to timestamp it. So, for that purpose, today is January 2nd. So, I'm going to insert at the front of the file 1 for January and 2 for the second day. And the day of the week, today is Friday. So, after the year, I put the abbreviation of the day, Friday, by capital F and lowercase r, period. And then the time of the day, the time now is 2:49 p.m. So I put in the time as 2.49. Yes, so I have the date, the timestamp, and after the day of Friday, I indicated that I started at 2 p.m. space dash space, and the current time is 2:49 p.m. Yes, it's not only the current time, it's the start time dash the current time. So you can see that since I started, the time elapsed is already 49 minutes. And also, I'm recording it with MSN Recorder Max, which creates a file that is named my video dash the year 26. Oh, I made a mistake. This is not year 2025. It is already 2026, which I made a mistake. So repeat again. What year is it? So that's what I did. Now I copied it to the clipboard buffer, and now I click on the save button of Pixar, and I got the hourglass, namely that it is saving it, and I'm going to look for it on the file list. And then I scroll up the file to see that last entry was step number 159. In other words, there were 159 steps, including the last one, number 159. So now I start a new recording to proceed and wrap it up. In the meantime, I'm going back to my notes to place an X and a space in the notepad, and then Control V to paste the file name. Namely, I saved it to the local hard drive. Now, due to the fact that I now made an outbound call to ChatGPT, the file is no longer likely to be expiring. The phone number that is no longer likely to be expiring since I activated it. So now I can delete the email that says the Google Voice number will expire in 30 days because it was inactive. Since I activated it, I'm deleting it, and then I'm going to go back to the inbox to look for another number that needs to be updated, activated, so it won't expire in 30 days. So I opened another email, and that is another email that is dealing with the account USA Backup Co. Yes, and I copied the message to the clipboard buffer, and I went back to the notepad and I segregated, I made some space at the top of the notepad. I entered multiple open parentheses and then Control V to paste the message from Google, couple of entries of the enter key and return and close parentheses. So now I have created a little section at the top of the folder that deals with the USA Backup Co. account. Yes, and now after demarcating the section that deals with the current account, I need to log into it. So I go to add another account to the menu, and then I'm pasting the name of the new account, which is USA Backup Co., and click next. And then when Google prompts me for entering the password, I'm entering the password into the account so I can log into this new account and make an outbound call from it. And then it and then it asks me, make sure you can always sign in and your recovery information is correct. And I click save it since the information recovery is correct, and then skip the rest of the stuff. I can focus in on outdated emails and delete them and make another outbound call. I go to the waffle and I'm looking for Gmail. Yes, I see that I have a few outdated messages here that I need to delete, so I mark them for deletion. And then I scroll down to see how many more outdated messages do I have here. And when I don't find any more, I click the delete button, and then it deleted those messages. Yes, then I navigate to Google Voice to see if Google Voice contains any outdated messages. Yeah, I realized that I forgot to check the outdated messages on my previous account. So I need to navigate on the went on trial account I need to navigate first of all to the Gmail account and to delete the outdated messages, which I forgot to do. So I went back to went on trial account and go to the mailbox to see that I have two outdated messages, security alert, and that Google message voice number will expire in 30 days, both of which are outdated. So I mark them for deletion and I delete it. And then I want to navigate back to Google Voice on the previous account to make sure that there are no messages there that need to be deleted. Yeah, so now I'm waiting for to see if there are any messages, and since there are no outdated messages, I can proceed with the new account. So I'm going to go back to the new account, USA Backup Co. And in the new account, I've deleted the outdated messages and I'm ready to make an outbound call to ChatGPT. Okay, so now I pasted the account name in the segregated area for this new account. Yes, I already made the call and listen to it talking back to me. Yes, I'm inserting the word not, so it read will not expire in 30 days due to to activating this account. Yes, then I adjust the account name, I copied and pasted it, and I segregated the first three characters with open and close parentheses, reminding me that this is not only the account name, but also a vanity phone number that spells the area code 872 222 and 5872, and then appended the message will not expire in 30 days. Yes, then I paste a prefix that contains a subfolder that is called Google Voice 1. Yes, and now I'm pasting with Control V the new file name and the new message. Yes, with the prefix of the Google Voice 1 subfolder. So I'm renaming the file USA Backup Co, which is the new account, and save it to the subfolder Google Voice 1. But before that, I want to copy the string of the path prefix plus the backslash plus the file name to the clipboard buffer before I click the save button to save it locally. And then I return back to the notepad and paste the file name. Yes, and then I navigate to the drive. I go to the waffle, the Google Apps, and I select the drive icon, which is a triangle. The next, I, I click the plus new sign, indicating that I want to upload another subfolder, and then click the folder upload option to upload it to the Google Cloud. So I have two copies. I will have one copy on the local hard drive and another copy on the cloud. Then I paste the string at the folder input field and trim it from the excessive file name information. So all that remains is just the subfolder Google Voice 1, which I upload to the cloud. So I will have two copies of this new updated folder, one on the local hard drive and the other one on the cloud. Yes, so now I'm up. Google said that Google is uploading one item, which is the Google Voice 1 subfolder. It gives me the hourglass to tell me that it is in the process of doing it. And it tells me page unresponsive. You can wait for it to become responsive or exit the page. So I click the wait button to wait for it to complete the upload. Right then, upload option, I select replace existing option and click the upload button yet again. And Google replies that it is uploading 127 files. So I navigate back to my notepad and add a suffix after the file name that contains the number 127 and a couple of enters to tell me that I saved it with the prefix of X space. I saved it to the local hard drive, and then with the suffix of 127 that I uploaded the subfolder Google Voice 1, and it included 127 folders. Yes, now I need to navigate to the specific folder that contains open parentheses USA backup co. So I navigate to the documents subfolder of Windows 11, and then I go down the list of folders looking for the folders that start with open parentheses USA close parentheses. Yes, open parentheses USA close parentheses, and then backup co. And I found it now, so I click it and I open it up, and then I copied the path to the clipboard buffer with Control C. Yes, I'd like to insert it as a prefix before the file name, followed by a backslash, and copy to the clipboard buffer before I save it. Yes, then I went back to my notepad and I placed at the end of the segregated area at the top of the file as the letter X and a space to indicate that I saved it to the local hard drive, then pasted the file name, and then at the end, I moved the cursor to another line and I click the plus new symbol and then folder upload to upload this subfolder with the new details into the cloud also. Yes. So tell me, how many folders do I currently uploaded to the cloud and to the local and safety to the local hard drive? Yes, but there is another folder that is dead. This is the one folder that is called Google Voice 1. That is the one subfolder that is called Google Voice 1, that in it there are 127 smaller files. In addition to that, I also repeated it with a special subfolder that is dedicated to this one USA backup core account, which in it has three folders, and that is also on the cloud. So that is a total of 4 copies, two local copies on the local machine and two more copies on the cloud for the same account. So a total of 4 copies. But there is more. These have been text folders, and now I stop bizarre problem step recorder.exe and I wait for it to give me the option to save the file. I got the hourglass for now. So as soon as the hourglass finishes and it finishes processing this bizarre.exe program file, I'm clicking, I got it just now, and I'm clicking the save button to save it. So that will make it the fifth copy, which includes keystrokes and screenshots of every step. Yes, I cannot find the folder that is dated from this year, so I'm going to the date modified subfolder, and I'm going to try to sort it by date. I should find one subfolder from year 2026. Yet the only one that I found so far is from year 2025. Why can I not spot the one from year 2026? Okay, I found it now. Okay, so that is the. After sorting it a couple of times, I found the right file inside the pisar.exe1 subfolder. So I used the template from the previous file name to revise it so it includes the new account, the updated account. The previous account went on trial, and the current account I pasted on top of it is USA Backup Co. Yes, there's no underscore, just one word, USA Backup Co. One string of characters. The only thing is the open parenthesis. The USA is surrounded by open and close parentheses. So it is open parentheses, USA close parentheses, Backup Co. Yes, and now I need to update the current time, which is 3:14 p.m. So I type in 3 period 14 p.m. to indicate the current time of the day. I started at 2:00 p.m., which is 2 p.m. The current time is 3:14, so that is an hour and 14 minutes that I've been dealing with this. Yes, so now I'm copying it to the clipboard buffer, and then I select the save button on the save as dialog box into the psar.exe1 subfolder. I click the save button, and then I click the review additional details and scroll up the file to find what was the last step number. And the last step number is step number 159, which says that the date is January 2nd, 2026. The time is 3:13 and 54 p.m. User left click step recorder 1 running Windows pinned button. So that is the last step, and when I scroll up, I see the previous step was step number 158. So then it looks like it's working fine, and I click new recording to start another recording. Yes. Yes, and now I need to navigate back to the message that is currently outdated, saying that the number will expire due to inactivity because I activated it by calling ChatGPT. And now I need to delete this warning that it will be deleted because it will no longer subject to being deleted. So I navigate back to make sure that I have. Yes, I need to delete the message that says that this USA backup call Google Voice number will expire in 30 days and delete it because it will no longer expire in 30 days since I made an outbound call. And at this point, I'm ready to look up additional Google Voice numbers that got the message that they will expire. The next one is account ICE Sys Trade. So I copied the message from the Gmail account and I'm navigating back to my notepad to segregate the section at the top for this new account that is about to be expiring also. And then I demark it with open braces. I'm going to paste the message that Google sent to me with Control V, and then a couple of blanks and a close braces to demark it separately at the top of the notepad from the other accounts. Yeah, so now I need to navigate to this and log into this new account. So I navigated to another account and I scroll down the went on trial account, which I already dealt with, and then I click add another account to add the new account to the list. Yes, I got the sign in dialog box and it prompts me with the account. I pasted the account name, ISIS Trade, and now I'm trying to log into that and I click next to go into the password area and see if it will let me use the password that's been saved on the hard drive and log in. And it did not, so I have to re-enter the password and click next to move on to the next step and see if I can log into the ISIS Trade account. At this point, it logged in and it gave me a message, set a home address, which set a home address which I want to skip for now. So I selected skip, and then Google wants me to add a profile picture or sign to get useful tips, and I don't want to do it now, so I click not now, and now it will try to log me into that account. So once I got into that account, I go to the waffle to try to navigate to the Gmail app and delete outdated messages. Google Workspace comes, and I got two outdated messages, and then I selected the trash can icon for delete, and I deleted those messages. I want to make sure that I'm in the right account. Now I go to the waffle and select that Google Voice to make an outbound call from this account.
The outdated messages in your Gmail and are now navigating to Google Voice to make.
Yes, so now I found the list of calls, and I select call 800 242 8478, and I click on the phone icon. So I copy the account name into the clipboard buffer, and I'm going to paste it into my notes. Yes, now I need to construct a file name that includes the prefix of the subfolder where it's stored, and also the message that the number will not expire within 30 days. So I copy the message that Google sent me that it will expire in 30 days, edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then I paste it after the @ to indicate that this is a Google account whose number will not expire in 30 days, since I'm making an outbound call to ChatGPT by calling 800 ChatGPT. That's exactly right. I want to keep track of my action by forming an audit trail that includes every keystroke and every screenshot that I created. So now I formed the file name. I go to edit and copy to the clipboard buffer, and then file save as with this and paste it into the save as dialog box. So I'm waiting for the save as dialog box to appear. Yes, I pasted the name and I saved the file, and now I go back to the notepad and insert an X and a space in front of the file name as a prefix to know that I've saved it, and now I want to upload it to the Google Cloud. So now I clicked on the drive icon. Right. So I clicked plus new folder, and now folder upload. So I pasted the string that includes the folder to upload, and then I delete or I trim the file name so only the subfolder will remain. Then I press enter and another enter to upload, and then click upload again to confirm. It's not so simple yet. I have done the beginning of it, and now I'm waiting for Google to confirm and approve the upload. So I'm waiting for Google to come back and reply to my application to upload the file. And Google is telling me uploaded one item and gives me the hourglass. So I know that it is in the process of uploading, but it didn't finish yet. So I have to wait for the completion of the process of uploading. Yes, before it completes it, it asks me the upload options. So I'm selecting the default, which is replace existing folder, and then click the upload button yet again. Takes a longer time because there are many subfolders inside this subfolder. Yes, so far it says that one upload complete, but it doesn't say anything about the second upload, which I have uploaded What see? Takes a long time. Yes, it looks like the bandwidth is strained and the computer slows down. I may have to try to upload it again because it is so slow. Bye. Two of two. Okay, now finally I can stop Pixar and save Pixar. Okay, now I'm about to quit. I'm tired, so we will leave it at this point. I'm going to wrap up the video that I recorded and played them back to see how good they are. Starting with the camera software. Here's the camera software. I'm going to stop this recording, then double click it and play it back to see if it works. So I'm clicking it to play it back. Now I press the play symbol. This is a demonstration of yes, there. Okay, let me finish this audit trail and I'll be with you in a minute. Bye. Perfectly good. So we're going to stop it at this point. Now the next thing I need to stop is MSN Recorder Max and play it back. And here's MSN